Hey guys, so I have a lot of new products coming to my website store, so I just thought I'd take you through them, show them off, and hopefully see what everyone thinks. So first thing I'm doing is I did before in a tease shaker set, and how I had it was I basically had on the back of the actual photo cards, I had the shakers on the back, and I had it taped with a plastic sheet. Now I didn't think they were, I thought they were pretty durable, I thought they were good, but I wanted to think of a different route, something different I could do to basically do the same thing. Now, here they all pretty much are. So the photos are still the same, but the shaker is different. Now you can still get the photos without the shaker piece as a standard piece, or for the luxury, you will get the shaker set. So now the shaker set is 3D printed with a nice sky blue for my frame, and then it is taped on with a nice hard plastic top, and then of course with micro beads and sequences for the shaker. So now it shakes on the front over the boys' faces instead of on the back. So if you wanted to display them or something, or give them something, the picture, it now shakers on the front instead of the back. So, and the pictures are a little bit smaller because these are set to fit in a normal 9-pocket sleeve. I will show you. Alright, so we have my dusty 9-pocket sleeve. Cat hair everywhere, dust and everything. So now these will fit in the 9-pocket sleeves. You can have a full set sitting right next to each other. Ooh, there we go. You just gotta do it a little slower, because they are snug. Snug fits. Probably should have started at the bottom and worked up, but as you can see, they'll all fit. They do just stick up. Here it is, thickness wise. But they are thick enough so that they all can fit in here beautifully at one time. Yeah. Okay, they don't want to pop out that way. Not like a normal photo card. Alright. Be testy with me. Alright. So this is one of my new products. I'm going to be getting rid of the other shaker style and replacing it with these. 3D printed. They'll just take me a little bit longer since I have to 3D print the actual frame that they go in. Simquad's my favorite. That doesn't look so great. Oh, some. Alright. So that is those. Now, next I had a second shaker set, and that was their treasure album. So these are the music video photos for their treasure, or I don't think they're all music video, but same thing, but this is more of a sand beige color for these ones, which I thought was so much nicer too. I can add a color, so instead of it just being the actual shaker piece, add a little bit more color that I thought went. Yes. So again, sequences, micro beads. You get all of them in the set. All the members. I think they just look so beautiful. This took me forever, because this was the first 3D print project I did, was trying to 3D print these. It was a struggle, but I am so proud, and I'm in love with how they came out. Next hard part was finding the perfect color to go with these, but we have a nice kind of gold for the beads and sequences, because it's treasure, and of course treasure is gold. And then of course I wanted to keep a nice beigeish tan color, since their music video was in like the desert, which is kind of a sand color, but alright. Next product will be for Vixx. This is an item I've been thinking about for far too long of my life. Hold on, let me flip these over. Oop, that's one of my duplicates. Okay. Now there's two sets, and then 2 completely different sets of goodies. All right. So now we have, for Scentist, you can get cover card. Then we have our member cards. Oop, did I do 2 sets? Yeah, looks like I printed 2 sets. Oh, that's the wrong. Yep. Alright. I don't know why I printed 2 sets. I can't remember. But photo cards. I know I posted about these. For Scentist. I miss Vixx so bad. And with the photo cards, you can buy just the photo cards if you want. If not, you can also get the charms. You can buy individually or as a set. Now for Scentist, I did a perfume bottle. This is made of resin. And then a sticker on it. This is Eau de Vixx in black. You will get the keychain piece as well, even if you only buy 1 piece. And the second part is a monocle. Where's the one of... Yuck. So as you see in the music video, they have a monocle, which is kind of their thing. So I made a monocle, which is 3D printed with a nice silver gray color. And then inside of it, as there was roses everywhere on the back walls, they had them in bags. Of course, they're probably not with them. And in bags and stuff. So inside is an actual real mini pressed rose that I bought from a flower pressing company. So it is a dried pressed flower. So it is a rose that is encased in resin to hold it inside the monocle. So, of course, the back of the rose. I did accidentally get a piece of glitter in it. So these you can buy as a set with the photo cards, both charms on the key ring. You can buy one of the items. You can pick your buy, and then just the photo cards. Options are endless. Now the next set is for Vixx. Again, I was on a roll, clearly, with Vixx. Now I have been wanting to do a custom photo card sleeve for this set, which I might be doing, but it's going to probably end up being a 12 by 12 photo card sleeve, which won't fit in the standard binders. But anyways, so we have all the member photo cards here. Now this can come, you can get just the photo cards. Here's the back, nice and simple. This is actually the fabric from one of their outfits. I believe it was N. He was doing this like pose where he was kind of flinging his, like the, it's not a robe, but you know, this one's N's. Doesn't his look awesome? Ah! I love the color. And then this was my favorite moment of Ken when he's like doing a little tease with his tattoo. These are all from the music video. So nothing from the photo book of the album, just the music video. Did I forget to show? Here's the back of the Scentist one. So I'm so excited. So you can get just the photo cards that you want, or you can get their stone, flower, and what I'm calling the logo design. Now each member had their own stone and flower. So hopefully I remember everyone right. So here is Ken's. It has a nice white back, and then it's all resin. And then their flower on the front. Lavender for Yuck. Men's. I believe this was N's. Yeah, because Leo had that. And only Robbie's will come in the square. It just felt so much better in the square fit. Looked good. Now the logo, if you remember the music video, this little piece. This was 3D printed in white and then painted red to give more of a different style, but I think going forward I'll just 3D print it in red. And then it is done in resin because the centerpiece is not attached to the outside piece, so I needed a way to combine them. And then we have the white tassel coming from the bottom. At first I had red, but when I rewatched the music video again for probably like the 100th time, I noticed that they only had them in white. So just to match, I did a little tassel with some embroidery thread for the bottom. So this is the logo. And then they have the stones. So if I remember everyone's right, which I'm probably don't. Anyways, for the stones, I'll just put them in the middle. You can get 3 different styles of the stones, and they will come in the color. Now, ends is pearl. Now, I couldn't really just make a pearl. It's not really a stone. So, in the same resin that I cast these little ones in, I add little pearls, my little rainbow ones, and then I just glue on a little charm piece, or a little piece to thread through to hold his. So, the 3 styles is there's this one, this bigger style, and then this one. Just slightly the same size as that one, but it ends up branching out twice instead of being one solid piece. So you can buy just their charm pieces, just the photo cards, just the logo. But if you buy a set, you will get the member photo card, their flower, their stone, and the logo piece. So all 4 of those items will come together as a set. All right. All right, so last few products, I figured I would just tag them on to the end of this video since I haven't posted it or released it yet, and I came out with some new products. So first off is this coaster. It is 3D printed. So I 3D print the black portion, and then I 3D print the orange and pop everything in. And it's really, really nice. I've been using it on my desk for probably about a month now, and I love it. I put my coffee on it, my hot cup of coffee from my Keurig. I put my iced drinks on here, and it does have a small lip, so any condensation will stay on here, and the cork is fine underneath. I've used it a lot, so it does hold up. The only thing is, since this is a PLA plastic, it can warp and start to melt from overheating it, but to melt it you really need to have something on it for quite a period of time that is over 200 degrees Celsius, as that is how hot 3D printers get to actually melt the plastic to create a product like this. So, I mean, unless you're really into scorching coffee, this will be just perfect and work great for you. Now, it's just 3D plastic on top. There's no anything else on it, no resin, no gloss, nothing. So it is a matte finish. I do have a second design. Unfortunately, I already shipped it out as a thank you product to someone who made an order from me. So they have the actual piece that I made. I'll post a picture here. But again, it is the same type of material. The inside is a blue silk, is what they call it. PLA, so it does have a little bit more of a shine to it. It's not a glossy, but it is a little bit shinier and a little more translucent type of a look. In blue, I'm also going to offer it in Monster X green, as well as a pink color that is going to be a little on the silk side like that, but I do also have a matte one too. And then my final product that I am probably the most excited for is my first, as you can see I've used it quite a bit, my first washi tape. So I found a nice manufacturing company, so sweet. They helped me make sure the colors are going to come out right and that the pattern was very nice and everything, so everything lined up nicely. But it does, you've probably seen this design on a million things. I am obsessed with it ever since I came up with it. But it is a nice 15mm by 10m washi roll. It goes from the orange, of course, to the little semi kind of a green as it transitions to the blue, to pink, purple to pink, and then it goes back to the orange. I love it. But it is such a nice washi tape, strong and durable, of course, like any other washi you've probably purchased. I love it. I've been now using it to package my orders, but for these past few items, I am just going to be selling these based on how well they sell and how long they might take to sell, because I only bought 50 rolls of the washi, because I never used the company before or anything like that, so I didn't want to get too huge of a quantity, because I just wanted to see how it turned out and everything like that. But I love, love, love the washi. It did come out beautifully. It looked a lot darker when it's on the roll because of how many times it wraps through, but when I pulled it all, I was like, okay, the color looks perfect. Exactly what I sent them. So yeah, so based on how they sell, the coasters and the washi will depend on if I make more of different groups. I am also looking into making sticker sheets as well. And based on those will depend also on if I create more or anything like that. I know my custom sleeves are probably like my #1 seller. I make a lot. The 2 pockets, of course, are my most popular ones, which I don't mind. I mean, I love making the sleeves because usually when I make them for a customer, I make some extra for myself. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If there's any particular products you were hoping for, let me know. I do have other things in mind, as I did just get a laser cutter, so I am thinking about doing projects on wood and acrylic and things like that. So my brain is always working on ideas. I do have a couple cute sticker ideas for the group Want Us, or logos for coasters. I have a bunch of ideas for different groups and things like that. But anyways, yeah, now to the ending of the other video. And then last but not least, this piece, I'm gonna have to zoom out for it, has taken me probably a year to finally get perfect, exactly the way I want, works how I want, and I had my mother help me come to this epiphany for this. I'm not kidding. All right. Now this is a 2-piece custom sleeve. If I'm known for anything, and the one items I always sell the most of is always my custom sleeves. They are my #1 sellers. So this, BTS, if you know that group, for their, they have it where it's on the back, there's a design that once put together, the proper order will make a beautiful design. Now their cards are 4 by 7. Now they don't make a sleeve like that to hold it, so you could have your page laid out beautifully and see the beautiful pattern on the back. Oh no, you couldn't, but now you can. I feel like this is taking me forever. I had one other style of this, which I do have in my current custom sleeves now, but I don't 100% like it. Now this I have fallen in love with. All right, so this would be your left side sleeve. Now all we would need, it holds 3 by 4. Now you can look at this and be like, what do you mean it holds 3 by 4? This looks like 3 by 3. So down here I have stitched together, hand stitched, the 4th pocket. And it is a perfect fit, and now you hold 3 by 4. So when you're done filling it in and you're done looking at it and you want to put it away, you just flip her back on up and it is perfect. No cards can get damaged because you're not going to get stitched into the card or anything like that. It basically is stitched back and forth between the 2 sleeves all the way over, hand stitched. Now the thread color right now is black. This is just my sample one that I made to even see if the concept worked, and I am in love. Now me personally, I'm going to change the thread color for the different albums. So for like one of them, the sleeve cover is white, so I'm going to do a white thread. And for another one that has pink, so I'm going to do a pink thread. So I mean, if that's what you guys want to, cool, I'll make it an option. But ooh, so that is the left sleeve, just the one, right? And of course you're going to get both of them, so you can do the whole set. Now this one, here we go, is a little more complicated because of course it needs to hold more sleeves. So it looks like a 3 by 9. Oh no, here we go. We got our 3 by 4, but that's not enough. There's 7 members, right? So this would be only 6. Oh no, no, no. flip it over, 4 by 3. Whoa, 4 by 4. And then you now have together 7 by 4. So let me pop it down, 7 by 4. Boys, you in my way over here. 4 by 7. So now you'll be able to look at the whole thing laid out beautifully. Now, if it was an actual pocket, this is how it would look because of the binder. This was so good. So basically it sews here, you sew the side on, and then the extra one here sews to the side piece. And again, it just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I have conquered it. Ah, I'm so in love. So yeah, you basically just pick it up. Now it's not too tight, so these kind of easily go. I just kind of give it a pat. Oops. Yep. See, it's nice, flat. This one goes in this way, and there's the 2 sleeves. Small enough to fit in your standard binder. I seriously feel like a genius. I feel like when I finally figured out and put together my Got 7 triangle pie pieces, made that nice beautiful circle one, woo, I feel like I'm in that moment where I finally made that. Well, this one is a little bit more expensive than like my 2 pocket sleeves and things like that because I am using more sleeves and it's more time because I have to actually sew it together. But I love it, love it, love it, love it. But there are all my newest products. Let me know which product is your favorite in the comments down below. If you have questions about any of it, always feel free to put a question down below. Send me a DM on Instagram. I use Instagram way more than Twitter, so I do respond more there. But yeah, I'm so happy with these products. I have so much more planned now that I have a 3D printer. Like these shakers are, I'm in love. In love. And now, you know, like with it, I was able to make little pieces to help make cool items for charms and things. I have so much more in my brain. I am psyched to start on my next project. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully some of these types of things inspire you to maybe come up with something creative to make yourself with, you know, some of the K-pop stuff you have. But yeah, like, subscribe, and share if you want. And until the next video. Bye, guys.